EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
To Evan Ingram.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 31.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cardinals.
Now they try the right side here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes now on the sneak. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
12-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
And 6.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go play fake. Mahomes finds his tight end Ingram. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
Bengals.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
To throw, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Hassan Reddick able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Down and goal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Sanders' kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3. With this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. And they give this time to the tailback. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, When they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good rally to the football keeps them to only a yard, and it's second down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Steps away to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. K.J. Hamler, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's third down.
Third down and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. This is first and goal from about the 8. Rodgers again now. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to work. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And the Bengals.
Mahomes going to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Redding well, and it's is picked. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Forced out to his left. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
14 yards through the air, caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and
now Mahomes being chased out left. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon.
on the carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers.
32-yard line.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Cardinals.
12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Cincinnati.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their...
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On first down, Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run with Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Got his target, Samuel. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are down by a single possession here, 16-9 as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Brought down at the
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Mahomes now to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
First down.
Now his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chandler Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grade.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown,
Robbie Anderson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
Good. That ties the game at 16.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. A 1st down carry for Barkley. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and goal at the
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from taking the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to move. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 3.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On the run, it's Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Third down and 8.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And they give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now here's Mahomes. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
The ball
Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Brought down back at the 32.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Harold Landry in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Being chased out left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green.
Mahomes.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
It's a gain.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Let's go.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
1st and goal at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. K.J. Hamler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Cardinals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This is Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings
on 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. It's the fullback. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the two-point conversion. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Dancing to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he finds McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they contained him very well. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Bengal 1st down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain here down to the 22.
The ball carrier.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play in the drive. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Flushed out right. That is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Their own 33-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Denzel Ward.
To throw again. Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. But now it's 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. Completes it to Samuel. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Rodgers again now. Staying on his feet. Steps away to his left. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And the bank a little daylight. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. And again this time to the tailback. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes being chased out left. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. K.J. Hamler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
To go.
Rodgers to throw once more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Buying time to his left. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Below Nichols. Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. They'll start it on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. He's going to air one out. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski